So I'm here to talk about the NCAA women's lacrosse scores for April 1st, 2026. So we have some non-conference, some conference play. So we have Conference USA does not sponsor women's lacrosse. So they affiliate with the Coastal Athletic Association, their old conference, which is their old conference in Division 1. Before they moved to Conference USA because it aligns with them, their school. You know, a lot of like Missouri State, Sam Houston State, like a lot of the schools that were Division 1 FCS moved there for Division 1 FBS, and it just worked out. Kind of worked out, lately. It's kind of working out for them. Like Liberty, the Independent, and they moved to a conference, so. Delaware, and that's 13-12 with St. Joseph Arlington. Manhattan, Falls Cigar 9-8. They were really at second quarter for Cigar really helped them. They were up 6. They were down 3-1 after the first. Then they won lead 7-4. But then they were down. Then Cigar did not score in the third. They only held Manhattan to 2 goals. It was 2-2. And then number 19, Denver defeats Marquette. It's 15-9. And then 15-9 in the Big East in the Metro Athletic Conference. Quinnipiac dominates Iona 18-5. Marist defeats Merrimack 14-9. Mount St. Mary's in overtime beat Siena 11-10. Mount St. Mary's was doubling up Siena every quarter, but Siena came back 6-2 in the second half. Just couldn't win. And Mount St. Mary's gets the win on the road 11-10 in Metro Athletic Conference. In America's Mid-American Conference play, Massachusetts dominates, especially that first quarter and that third quarter, 23-7. In Big South play, Winthrop gets a win, 15-10 over Radford. And what really hurt Radford was Winthrop. It was a 7-all game at the half, but it was a 4-0 fourth quarter, and they were up 1, and it was anyone's game. And Winthrop wins 15-10 because of Fairfield doubles up Ryder, 19-9, 6-0 run in that second quarter really helped Fairfield. Number 24, Villanova, 10-8 win over UConn. Number 22, Georgetown, 17-8 over Drexel. Big East play for Georgetown. Big East is Georgetown. Drexel's a Coastal Association that conference game. And then Presbyterian College defeats Mercer. The Mercer affiliates with the SoCon in normal sports. However, they are the Southern Conference. However, they're playing in the Big South affiliate for women's lacrosse. And then in Big East play, Xavier 14-9 win over Butler. Niagara upsets Kinesis. If you look at overall records, 8-3 versus 4-7. Niagara wins barely, 12-11. Brown in Ivy League play, and Brown in out of the Ivy League defeats Vermont out of the America 16-5 in non-conference play. Longwood and High Point in a Big South game. High Point dominates 25-4. Stony Brook out of the Coastal Athletic Association defeats Princeton out of the Ivy League 10-8. Princeton is 4-5 out of the Ivy League. I'm surprised they're still ranked going in 4-4. When it's ranked 4-5, I'm surprised. They should not be ranked, and I don't think they will be after this week. Number 15, Loyola Marin, and Lafayette beats Lafayette out of the Patriot League 16-7, and Wofford defeats Furman. 2 SoCon teams affiliate with the Big South for women's lacrosse, and they win, and Wofford wins 16-12 over Furman.